Hey folks, good evening here. This is Jiminy Critic, as you know. I'm coming up closer because I got to talk to you quietly. There's some weird stuff going on around here tonight. The movie that I'm talking to you about today for entertainment purposes is this new creepy thriller movie called The Haunting in Connecticut. And I don't know what's been going on in this theater, but this place must be old because there's all sorts of weird noises and goings on. And I don't want anything to happen to me before I can get through this review for you guys so you know whether or not you need to see this film. But basically, we're talking about a movie here that, okay, you see what I mean? Now, what is this? What is that? All right, we gotta get moving here. This movie comes to you from Liongate Films. It's about 92 minutes long. It's rated PG-13, so it's not too gory or graphic or anything like that. This movie, Haunting in Connecticut, kind of like this old theater, gives you more of a creepy feel than ultimate scares or horror or bloodshed or gore. It's just kind of creepy. This movie stars a very famous actress named Virginia Madsen. I think a lot of you would know some of her work and her movies. I enjoy her very much, and she plays a good role as the main, mom in this particular movie. You'll also see a lot. Did you hear that? I don't know what it is either. But just stay with me. Please don't go anywhere. Stay here. The movie also stars Elias Koteas as a religious kind of a priest guy. Of course, they always have to get involved in these kind of movies. But the basic premise of the movie is this. Virginia Madsen and her family, she has a husband, an older son, and a couple of younger kids, a brother and a sister. The main story focuses on this older teenage son who has some kind of cancer, some kind of disease in his body that he has to start getting treatments for. And the family okay, now look, come on. This is getting out of hand here. The family she decides they want to move or get a second place to rent closer to the hospital where this teenage son has to get his treatments. They live about an hour, 4 or 5 hours away at this point. Now, look, do you guys see anything that I don't see? There's something going on here. I got to hurry up. The basic premise is they find this old house. Of course, you always find the old house in these movies. And it looks perfect on the outside, looks nice and clean on the inside, but the guy that rents it to her, of course, says, well, the house is at the price it is because it has a history. Well, you should see the history of this house. All I'm going to tell you is this. I'm not going to give away... Okay, I don't know what that was either. I'm not going to give away everything, but let's just say the house used to be a mortuary. We're just going to go with that. I'm not going to tell you any more details. There's all sorts of creepy stuff, shadows, people in this movie, and all of a sudden, the son starts hearing and seeing all these weird things. He gets weird markings and writings all over his body. And during the remainder of the movie, they got to figure out what in the world is happening. Is this house haunted? Are there still ghosts in it? Are there people trying to get them out of the house? I kind of feel like I need to get out of this theater here pretty soon. So listen, when you get the chance to go see Haunting in Connecticut, make sure you take somebody with you, hold them close, watch the movie. You're going to be creeped out. When you get a chance, if it comes out on DVD, check it out there. But I'm going to recommend to you, before it's too late, that you see The Haunting in Connecticut. Yeah! I need to change myself.